Hello guys, it's me, Blake Trains and More, and today we're going to be back with my first model train collection update of 2025. This being the first one, about 5 months in. Got a lot to cover because I've bought a lot of things and expanded since my last one in 2024. So with that being said, let's take a look at the engines we have. Starting off with the East Coast engines. First of all, we have NS 3030, Rathern Roundhouse. It's missing its horn fell off. I still have it. I just got to re-glue it back on. Solid engine, although it runs a little bit slower than its twin 3015, which does have a horn and is a lot faster than 3030. Why, I don't know, but yeah. Solid models, decent detail. They're not going to blow anybody away, but they're solid runners. Next we have got a cat here there. Got a Southern High Hood GP38 by Rapido Trains. This one is just a stellar model, runs good, pulls good. It's just overall a really good model. If you have a layout that's really built for switching, I would definitely recommend this. Or like me, like a local freight layout, because this is a perfect engine for that. Next up we have my first SD70, first of many. This one being my Conrail SD70 standard cab. This is the earliest SD70 I have, well, in terms of like real life models. Yeah, pretty good. It's got the DPU antenna on it, which is pretty cool. And this is a yellow box Genesis Athearn model. So before Genesis had the blue box. Then we step up to the big boy, the biggest diesel I have. My SD80 Mac, number 4108. Yeah, it's missing a sand filter hatch. But other than that, it's a solid model. I just wish I had somewhere that could actually run it on. But that's a problem for another day. Anyway, I love SD80 Max. I wish one was preserved, but unfortunately they were all scrapped. Or I think they were. Anyway, up next is CSX, which holds a special place because my uncle works in Michigan as a track inspector for CSX. And I think he's retiring this year. So anyway, here's the first engine. Athearn Blue Box Dummy. It's an SD40. It needs couplers, but as you can see, the coupler boxes are kind of strange. Come on, focus. Yeah, it's not going to focus, but yeah. As you can see, I don't know how I'm supposed to get a coupler on this, but yeah. Then I have my Lifelike, or not Lifelike. Yeah, Lifelike GP38. It's gotten some weathering. This was handed by my Uncle Glenn from Michigan. That's his name. And as you can see, it's seen some use. It was a display model, and then I started using it. Yeah, it's the whole thing. I'm planning to swap the chassis out with one from a powered GP38 so I can make it run, and then get all the handrails and stuff fixed and get rid of all that super glue that never actually worked. Because it wasn't super glue, it was Elmer's glue. Next up we have my second Rapido engine, this being my Dash 7. It's a C36-7. It's got good detail, runs good, pulls good. Just a solid model. And then next up, I'm not going to take this one out of the box, but this is my Athearn Blue Box AC44. This one, as you can see, is a brand new kit, never been run. I eventually want to make a whole video series on getting this thing, super detailed, running it in, pulling trains with it, running it at the club, the whole thing. So eventually this thing will be completed. I just gotta find time to do it and get a place that actually has a workshop space. Next up, we have We'll do UP last because it's a pretty big one. We'll do Chicago Northwestern and other roads. So first off, I have my first Genesis engine, my CNW-9. It's been in a few videos in the channel. Solid engine, never let me down, and the detail is top tier. Next up, my second newest locomotive, CNW AC44. I want to convert this to 8804 and make it a 6706 custom, but for now, it's an Operation Lifesaver AC44. And it's, again, Athearn Genesis, so you know the detail's going to be good, it's going to run good, it's going to last forever. Next up, we'll skip to passenger. My only passenger engine, or passenger railroad, Amtrak. This is number 46, 50th anniversary unit. Again, runs good, pulls good, just a solid unit. Next up, we have a couple non-railroad specific engines. This being my Scale Trains Gevo and the special 2022 custom livery. I really like this livery. And it looks like it's got the NS spec cab with the high headlight and then the ditch lights on the rear. Yeah, solid engine. Next up is a manufacturer I've not known about before. This being a Precision Craft Models SD7. And I got it in the demonstrator scheme, which I think looks really good. EMD nails their demonstrator schemes. Although GE has a few good ones as well. Then I got my smallest locomotive, my Southern Pacific 060. It's got a brake pump, it's got all the detail. It's a tin Shoto, so it's old, it's die-cast, but it runs somewhat. Next up, we'll go to my Burlington Northern / BNSF predecessor roads. Starting off with my Bowser Northern Pacific Alco. I think it's an RS1. I may be wrong. I'll have to have someone correct me. Solid engine. It was dropped at one point, so that's why that is like that. It used to have an orange beacon cover. But it seems to run fine after that, so yeah. Solid engine. Really love the paint scheme on this. Next up is a slightly weathered Burlington SD45. This is a blue box model. I haven't run it in, but it's most likely going to need a motor cleaning and some other major maintenance things. But after that, it should run forever. So I'm going to keep maintaining it. You can see it's got the BN patch on it. So this is probably a custom made one that someone did. But yeah. Next, Burlington Northern is my Tiger Stripe GP50, which, yeah, I like Tiger Stripe. Very underrated paint scheme. And it's got a beacon light that works. It doesn't flash, it just lights up, but it's still cool. You can see the cab interior with movable windows. Yeah. Athearn Genesis quality model. Next up we have Santa Fe. We have my Tyco C630. This is the one I restored. And yeah, it's missing its truck covers, but it runs great and it's pretty clean. This thing was a mess when I first got it, so I was so happy that I was able to get it running. Next up we have my first ever locomotive, my Bachmann FT. This is a replacement for the one I had in my first train set after I broke it on accident. But yeah, this one's, yeah, it's nothing special, but it works, and it's great for little branch line passenger trains, which is what I'm going to use it on once I get my layout built, eventually. See, on topic of ATSF, here's my Southern Pacific, what? Here's my Santa Fe F45, I think. Not quite sure, but it's, yeah, it's a little noisy. It needs some oil and some other things, but once I get some maintenance done on it, it should be fine and get it all cleaned up because it's got some dust and stuff. Next up is my Bachmann Spectrum -8, with the little notched cab, that BNSF -8 SAD. This is my first BNSF engine. Yeah, okay detail, but it works. My second BNSF engine, SD75M. This one's a Athearn Genesis primed for grime unit, so it's got the paint fading and the patchwork and a few other things. If I want to weather it, I may not. But yeah, solid locomotive, and it's a pretty new one too. Next BNSF engine, staying on the topic of SD70s, my yellow box Genesis SD70 Mac. The detail isn't as good as it could be for like a newer Athearn Genesis model, but this was released in like the early 2000s, so it still looks pretty good considering that. And yeah, I've always wanted an SD70 Mac. This one still has the BN logos on the front and back, and then BNSF lettering. And then my last BNSF engine, the only one that actually has BNSF paint, is my Scale Trains Operator Tier 4. It needs some work. The coupler in the front, I need to get replaced. And then the rear coupler, it's plastic and it doesn't really work too well. But it's got decent sound and the paint job looks nice. And I got it for only like $80-something from a friend, so that was nice. And next up, let's do the one that is my railroad, Union Pacific. First off, we have a Proto 1000 F unit, F3A. I test ran it, but it needs a lot of work. It needs some motor cleaning, oil, it needs a lot of stuff. But it is a nice engine to have. I plan to run it with my FT on a Streamliner freight or passenger. Then I have this, my GP9. It's an Athearn Genesis. It doesn't work. It's DCC in sound, but it doesn't work on DC. But all my other DCC engines work fine on DC, so who knows what's wrong with it. I mean, it's missing some detail parts. I still have them. I just got to reglue them on, but maybe this thing will be worth it in the end. Maybe not. Who knows? Next up, we have my Atlas Masterline -8 standard cab. It's got DCC and sound, and it's a pretty good engine. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention, this has DCC in it. And this one is also DCC and sound. Should put that out there before I forget. Next up, we have my first UP engine, my first mainline road unit, 9703, Athearn Blue Box. Details okay. It needs a lot of work, but it still works pretty good. And I got a Katy on the back, so now I can actually pull trains. Next up is my newest locomotive I just unboxed today. My new SD70M with DCC and sound. This is number 4000, the first one that UP ordered from the 1500 locomotive batch. Yeah. Always wanted an SD70M, now I finally have one. Eventually I want to get the Phase 2 and then the Phase 2 with the teardrop cab, so I can have all three variants. Next up, we'll have a quartet of aces. We got my 1983 Athearn Genesis. This is the older one without the PTC stuff. Solid engine. 1982, same thing. Solid engine. I have a bunch of Mopac cars that I like to run behind it. Then I have 1111 Athearn Genesis. I love the paint job. I know people are like, oh, but they're mistreating their workers or yeah, it's still a nice paint job. It's not soulless. People who complain about that. Anyway, Then I have my DCC and Sound SD70 Ace, number 9000. I've seen this 1982 and 1983 in person before. No, not all at the same time, but you get what I mean. Solid engine, really good at the train club. This locomotive, it could run for an hour or two and it'd be perfectly fine. And the sound on this is incredible. And finally, probably the weirdest engine in my collection, this. I think it's just a Tier 4, but then you look at the trucks and you're like, wait a second. That's an EMD blue box frame. It's got a shell from, I think, Scale Trains rivet counter. I could be wrong. And yeah, I don't know who did this or why they did it, but now I have it and it's okay. It's a pretty good model. I need to get the get it all lubed up and stuff, but other than that, it's a good model. And I have a few more engines, those being a AHMC liner, which is it's in purgatory because it is not functional. Along with my SP cab forward, which is falling apart. My previously mentioned GP38 that I'm going to use the chassis on for the CSX GP38. And I have a shell from a Tyco GP9. I don't have anything else to go with it. Anyway, next up will be the freight cars. Alright, now that we've done the locomotives, it's time to look at the freight cars. And I've already did some counting off screen, and out of the running fleet, minus a couple couplers that are missing, I've got 114 cars. So, let's go through all of them. Starting off with, let's do passenger equipment. First off, we have Santa Fe Dome car, observation car. This one is a Athearn blue box era. Then I have 3 of these 268 normal passenger cars. Again, Athearn. Got a dome car with lights and contacts and stuff, but I don't know if it actually works. It rolls, but I might remove those contacts because that one might cause a problem. And then, baggage car. So I run the Southern Pacific and the Santa Fe cars together. Why? I don't know. Maybe it's an SPSF observation train or something. Because I do have an SPSF boxcar, if you can notice right there. Anyway, next up we have Pullman coach. This one is a lifelike. Then we have a dining car. Pretty good. Next up, we have 2 Napa Valley cars. We have the Charbonnet or something. I forgot what it's called. This is one of the observation coaches. Athearn model. Then we have, sorry for the background noise. Then we have the Murloc, a standard coach. I eventually want to get the whole consist, but I may not. It depends. Prices aren't the greatest for these. Then I have C&O Combine baggage that I run with my Napa Valley coaches. Pretty good model. It's got some coupler height issues, but nothing that can't be fixed. And then I have this, a car I saw on eBay one time, and I was like, ooh, I should get it. It's pretty good. It's baggage car used for my branch line passenger, which is the one that has all the old style passenger cars. Solid model. And then this one's kind of just, I don't know where it came from, but it's one of those cheapo Christmas train sets. It's a dome car. I don't have anything else, I just have this. I don't know what to do with it. So that was passenger equipment. Now let's take a look at my freight equipment, which is a lot. So first up, we have tape cars. We have Penn Salt. I think this might be like liquid salt or something. I don't know. Old Athearn car. Solid model. Oh no, it's a Bachmann. My bad. They're still somewhere. Then we got a Dow Chemicals car. Athearn model. SP gas tank car. A DuPont car for paint chemicals and stuff. A Gulf motor oil car. And an ATSF water car. So I've got 6 entirely different chemicals. Plus one more. That one being my Staley car. This one's in really good shape. It's got all its details and parts for being a really old Athearn model. So yeah, I know it's all old stock, but it's what I can afford and it's what I like. Because I don't want to pay $40 per car for a new Genesis one. Then we have this, my Chattanooga Railroad log car. This is from the Chattanooga train set from Tyco. I don't have the entire set, I just have this car, but it's still cool to have. It's got a nice load. As you can see, I've put knuckles on it. All my couplers that I have put on them are all KD148s. Next up we have, let's do hopper cars. We have my newest hopper car, SP coal hopper. Coal load's kind of falling apart, but still a cool model. Got a CSX/CNO hopper. This one is a newer Bachmann one. Pretty good. We've got a D&H hopper. This one is from my first train set. Still works surprisingly, and I've got new couplers on it, so it's even better. We got my MS and TL car. I always forget what his road actually stands for, but I think it's Minneapolis and St. Louis. Coal hopper. Then we have my only piece of Norfolk and Western stuff. This being my N&W hopper. No load in it, but it's pretty nice. Next up, we'll go to cabooses. This being my first caboose, my ATSF CE6 car. It's got a coupler on the front. The rear coupler's gone, but it's a caboose, so it doesn't need a rear coupler. Then we have UP caboose. Nothing special. Again, no rear coupler because it's a caboose. It's the rear of the train anyway. It doesn't need one. At least that's how I model it. A really nice ATSF one. It just needs its front coupler put back on, but yeah. It's even got the bell on the front and the rear. It might be a marker light. I'm not quite sure. And we got another ATSF caboose. This one being just a drab brown one, but it works good. Need to put the couplers on it again because they keep falling off, but that's whatever. Then we got my Southern Wide Vision. Basic model, but it works good. It doesn't say who it's made by, so I have no clue. And then my last caboose. Another Tyco generic caboose, but it's in the Southern paint job. Yeah. Not the greatest paint job, but it works. Let's see. Let's do gondolas and flat cars next. First is one of 2 Western Maryland hoppers, or gondolas. As you can see, this one's weathered. The other one's also weathered, but it needs couplers and axles. So does this one. It just needs couplers though. Then we have a Burlington Northern one. Needs axles, because of course it does. Got a Canadian National one. With the French style text. Maybe that's a typo. Oh no, it's different on each side. Huh, it's pretty cool. Then we have my first train set gondola. Nothing special. Then we have LMN car. This one's just a flat car. It's a 6-axle though, and it's got horn hooks. Might turn this into a transition car. One side being Katie's, one side being not Katie's. Horn hooks. Got ATSF flat car. If it'll focus. It's missing its brake wheel, but whatever. And we got 2 of 4 Burlington cars. These 2 are the ones I could find right now. I have 2 more. They're probably in storage somewhere or being placed where they can be fixed. Oh yeah, almost forgot. Also have this Rio Grande coal hopper. Athearn blue box model. Pretty good. Nice coal load too. Alright, let's see. What do I want to do next? Oh, actually I have a few more flat cars. We have a Rio Grande flat car. This one's just a standard gauge one. It's not narrow gauge. I don't have anything narrow gauge. If it'll focus. It won't. And next up we have, if it'll focus, it's a Union Pacific Serves All the West car. Come on, phone, focus. It's not going to focus, but you get the idea. It's just a flat car. Then we have a Rock Island Pulpwood flat. Pretty solid model. Runs good. Rock Island. Oh my gosh, can you please focus? Please. I beg of you. It's not. I don't know. Whatever. Alright, next up let's do my wooden cars. First off we have a mainline models Pensy hot box car. Then we have a PFE reefer. This one being an icebox reefer. Then we have my only Western Pacific item. This. Actually, no, I have 2. That one's already been discussed. Anyway, wooden car. Needs some work. They all need work. Then we got Oppenheimer icebox reefer. Pretty good car. Don't see those often. And then another reefer. This being my Ralston Purina Co. reefer. One of 3 reefers I have with Ralston Purina. All of which being icebox reefers. I'll show you the other one later. Alright. Next up we have odd cars. So, put that there. This next set is 4 wood chip hoppers. Set of 4-pack. Pretty good. Then I'll show you my new box items and then a few other things. So next up we have box cars. We have my Santa Fe shock control 40-footer. Already replaced the couplers on this. I've replaced the couplers on almost everything because I just want everything to be uniform and work. Next up we have Milwaukee Road one, which I assembled from a kit. Pretty nice. Still has the original horn hooks on it. Oh, I'll replace them eventually with Katie's. Next up we have one of 2 express reefers. I have another one, I just don't know where it's at. But yeah, pretty cool. Don't see those often. Next up we have Northern Pacific box car. This will go great with my Northern Pacific Alco. Then we have one of my newer box cars. This one being a special anniversary box car. Pretty cool. Pretty shiny too. Next up we have Bankruptcy Blue Rock Island box car. Always loved this paint scheme. Shame the railroad failed shortly after, but still a good scheme. Then we have Illinois Terminal. Not a railroad you hear about often. We have another Durgwa car from DNRGW. This one being a really nice boxcar in their streamliner scheme that they put on their F units. Then you have MKT car, as if it wasn't already obvious by the giant logo on it. Then we have a few new in-box cars right here. We have Erie Lackawanna gondola kit. Bought this brand new at the train show, along with a few others. Eventually I'll assemble it, but not now. Then we have Canadian National Boxcar. Again, another new in-box kit. Then we have a Evans Hydro Cushion. I got this because I love the paint scheme on it. And then the most ill-fated railroad of all time, Penn Central. Yeah. This will be fun to assemble one of these weekends. Next up we have Road of the Streamliners. This one still has its original horn hook couplers on it. But again, like I said, I'll replace them eventually with Katie's. But yeah, pretty cool boxcar. And we have my only Haikyuu. Hopefully I get more in the future. This one being a DNRGW one. I really like the scheme on this with the flying letters and stuff. Next up we have one of 4 Mopac hoppers. Here's the first one. Needs a lot of work. Here's the second one. Here's the third one. This one really needs some work. Some of these are falling apart. Oh well. And then here's the last one. My last new inboxed blue box item is this with a custom pipe load being made out of straws, I presume. Little flat car. Pretty cool. Got this at a train show one time. Let's see. Oh yeah, before we get to the last cars. Here's a SP box car. Missing its other door, but solid model. Then we got L&N cushion cargo. And then probably my favorite boxcar out of the fleet, just for its detail alone, my C&W 400 fleet boxcar. See, it's got all that detail on the front, and then all in the rear, and then on the bottom. I believe this might be Athearn, it may not. I'm not quite sure, it doesn't say. Before we get on to the boxcars out here, we're going to get stuff in the back first. 2 Walthers mainline cars. Then we have 2 more Walthers cars. These being Walthers, I think they might still be mainline. They might be train line, but these are Milwaukee Road reefers. Pretty cool to have more reefers. Athearn ready to roll. Milwaukee Road lumber car with a lumber load in it. Then we have a rail box car. The box isn't in the greatest shape, but yeah, pretty good car. It has a little bit of coupler height issue, but that can be fixed. Then I have a bigger Milwaukee Road Yortic X car. This one being just normal mechanical reefer, no ice box. Then we have a BN double door box in the green. This one's one of the 75th anniversary Athearn boxes. We have 2 BNSF boxcars. Different numbers, but they're just brown boxcars. Now let's go into the creme de la creme. my normal boxcars. So we have 3 cattle cars. We have a Santa Fe cattle car, needs its doors put on. Yeah. Then we have Great Northern stock car. Yeah. Couplers are okay on it. Then we have my fastest car, one that rolls the greatest. My AHM C&W stock car. Then we have a CB&Q Icebox reefer with some nice weathering done on it by the previous owner. Got one of 2. I believe this is a Bachmann Ross and Perina car. This one might be the better condition one. It's already got couplers and stuff on it. Eventually I'd like to get its twin worked on as well, but I don't have the time for that right now. Or anywhere to work on it, really. Then we have 2 Santa Fe reefers. We got a older Icebox. I believe this is a lifelike, so it's not the greatest paint job, but it works. Then we have another Santa Fe reefer, another Icebox with some really nice weathering. This one's got the whole Santa Fe logo or map on it. Then we got 3 PFE reefers, 3 more. We got this one with the Overland logo and the SP logo on this side. If it'll focus, it won't. Oh well. Then we have another car that's got both logos combined on one side. Here we have another one of the combined logo cars. This one's though slightly different with its stenciling. Why? I don't know, but basically all the same, just different stenciling. Then we have DNRG double door automotive boxcar. This one would be used to haul automobiles before the auto rack was invented. Yeah, this is a kit I assembled a couple years ago. Pretty fun to assemble it. Next we got a really weathered ATSF car. Yeah. And I believe this car, yep, if you look closely, it has a car track on it. Nice car, I can't see it. Yeah, you guys can't see it, but it has a car track ID on it, which I think is pretty cool. Then we have a Jello car. Not very realistic, but it's still fun to run at the club, turn some heads. And we got 2 We Can Handle It reefers. These are mechanicals. Actually, it may not be reefers. They might be just normal box cars. Still pretty cool. Oh no, they have vents on them. They're mechanical reefers. They just got the mechanical bits inside instead of outside. And we got a Western Fruit Express. And we got a 7-Eleven car. Don't know what the reporting mark means, but yeah, pretty cool. I got my biggest box car, UP Fruit Express car. Pretty nice model. Needed some work, but I got it running again. Then we have a lot of cushion service cars. We got RF&P cushion car. Georgia Ports Authority car, which I'm currently in the process of replacing the couplers on. It's going slow. My most unique car, my SPSF car. Yeah, shouldn't paint so fast. If only they knew. And the final car, the Cloud River Railroad. A lot of people at my train club really love this car. So, yeah. And that is my entire HO scale rolling stock collection. Now let's go on to the broken things. Yay. Alright, and here we are for the last part of my collection. Everything that's broken or needing to be worked on. So as you can see, yeah, it's kind of a mess. So let's start off with the shells and then work our way up. First off, we have 2 wooden boxcar shells. As you can see, this one got attacked by the dog. And then this one is just, yeah. Then we have a tank car. It needs basically everything running gear wise. But it would be nice to have it with my other DuPont car. I think I have another one. Another C&W stock car, which would be great if it had, you know, a frame. Maybe we could make it as like a little display piece in like a scrapyard or something. I don't know. Santa Fe caboose. Nice paint job, but no wheels or axles or anything. Suit line. Again, same thing. No wheels, axles, couplers. New York Central car. Hauling propane or helium. I think it's a helium car. Could be wrong. B&O caboose, that's just made in Japan, but it's got this and it's got that, and it's just, I don't know. Maybe it's an old Kato model. I highly doubt it though, because it's really low quality. Especially for being a Japanese item. 2, I think these are AccuRail kits. I wish I had, you know, figure out if I could figure out a way to get axles on them, but whatever. Eventually. Same dealio with this C&W maintenance away hopper. Love to use it. Don't know how to get frame for it. We got an auto rack, which is missing the rack part because it broke apart and I have to re-glue everything together. Yeah, I don't really want to fix that, but I have to at some point. Another ATSF caboose. I might get rid of this one. I don't need this many cabooses, especially from on the railroad. Here's my other Western Maryland gondola. Just needs the running gear stuff. This one is just, I don't want this. I just want to throw this in the dumpster. That's how much I hate this one. Got a Frisco car. Would love to run this. Just needs axles and then replace the old Bachmann couplers with ones that are actually good, i.e. metal Katy couplers. Yeah, that's right. I don't like plastic couplers. Never have, never will. Chassis. Needs axles and missing a coupler. Got a Rock Island car. Got a slightly better, albeit a bit weathered, Rock Island car. Got a Swift refrigerator line car. Here's the third aforementioned CB&Q gondola. Here's the second or third Perino car. I want to make a whole Ralston Perino contest and have like a little Ralston local, since I work near Ralston. Here's a Great Northern car, custom load, but underneath it needs some work. D&H car, just a hopper, just needs couplers and axles. Same with this MSTL one, which looks a lot better than the other one I have, but it doesn't run. Got a Chex brand cereal car, so that's pretty cool. And then my AccuRail all die-cast one, but it needs new couplers and I don't know how to fix them. Now we'll go on to the other. Got a bunch of chassis. You know, just chassis. Got a whole bag of axles, trucks, and other things. And then we have locomotives. We have very crummy and falling apart Bachmann F unit. 80s Bachmann, so it's, yeah. That's just another motor I found. I don't know what it's from. Yeah, this one I may just trash it or sell it for parts. I don't want it. Same with my AHM locomotive, which from the back looks fine, and then you look at the front, it's like, oh, yeah. Yeah, also it's really noisy and doesn't really work too well. So I may get rid of this one too. Maybe people were right in saying that HM model is pretty bad. Because it is. And I got this. This is a unit that I want to use to power the CSX unit. But as you can tell, it needs some work. And then the shell is kind of just... I'm going to have to throw it away because I don't really want it. And there is my entire HO scale collection. I'll make another video at the end of the year going over new purchases I've made since then. And then 2026, I'll do another big whole collection video. But until then, I'll see you guys later out on the high iron.